Well, fine, good afternoon all. This is Patricia and I'm traveling for history. I am not sure where I am. I could be in Moncton, Vermont. And this is the Smith Cemetery. It's funny, I have driven by this place oodles of times. And I didn't know what it was. I mean, I knew it was a cemetery. But we're going to take a walk up there, and if I can find more information on it, I'll put it on my website, travelingforhistory.com. I'll make sure to give you a direct link to the article. I am filming on Christmas Day. You can probably see that by the timestamp, so I hope by the time you watch this that you've had a fabulous holiday. Another cemetery with headstones that you can't read. At least not so far. But I see some headstones up there. Even one with an American flag. I wonder which war that one is. That's a slate, appears to be a slate headstone. Anything written on the back of it? Or its front? I don't see anything, but one never knows. Go this side. Oh, I see a couple here that could be readable. Let's start in this end. If you come here to walk it, the ground is really uneven, and the temperature today is pretty warm considering it's December. Well, it's Christmas Day. It's 45 degrees Fahrenheit. And I know that 32 degrees Fahrenheit equals 0 degrees Celsius. So, gives you an idea. It is a little breezy though. Your weather report, you are welcome. Let's see, can we read this headstone? No, I can't. It looks, I can see better writing without the camera, but I still can't read it. I see lettering on this too, but I can't read anything. But if you make it out from my pictures, please share it in the comments below. Let's see. This is definitely the side with writing on it, but if you're feeling the need to come to a cemetery and clean the headstones, just be aware that if you use bleach, it will remove the lettering completely. So the federal government requires D2 to be used, and it's not going to damage the stone. And I can't read that one either. Not too surprised, most headstones are not readable, but look at all these itty-bitty ones. To be honest, normally I would think a child's grave, except that they could just have fallen over or broken apart. So I'm not really sure about that. But this one definitely looks like a child's grave. Can we see anything on there? Is there any writing on it? I can't see any. We see there's a whole area right there of those little ones sticking out of the ground. Can you imagine walking this in the wintertime with snow on the ground? Oh, I would not. I would not at all. And all this moss on the ground, imagine it doesn't get much sunshine. What does that say? I'm not quite sure what that says. Wife of. The last name Spencer. Well, again, if you figure it out, comments below are begging for answers. All these little ones here. It stands to reason these are children's graves, based upon these headstones here, I would guess. See a wreath up there too. Ooh, and that headstone needs to be pulled up. And this is wife of. What is her name? And that doesn't help. Someone, wife of. Man. Oh, but this headstone has been repaired. I can see why it broke. All this weight leaning, it's going to snap at some point. I'm betting these are marble. Yeah, marble. See that white patch there? Marble attracts pollution like I don't know what. I think this guy's name is Noble. Noble, I don't know. (1861). Gibson, I think that's Gibson. All right, so which war was this person here? Revolutionary War. Second one I've seen today. If you, which one is that? Ferrisburg Cemetery. But it had Revolutionary War soldier buried there. But unfortunately, I can't read a single thing on that headstone. Okay, I'm inclined to believe that these are also children. And you can see this would be a couple buried together. Abigail is on the right, and John, is that Barnum? Barnum is on the left. I've seen at the East Moncton Cemetery in East Moncton, Vermont. There's a lot of Barnums buried there. And there's a Barnum Cemetery, I believe. Haven't been there yet. Wife of John Barnum died June 28, 1867, I think. Age, looks like 80-something years. And John Barnum looks like he was a Mason. with the Masonic Temple. Died 1879. Is that 97 years? I think that's 97. What do you guys think? Huh. Now, what I've seen for these types of headstones is that this base here has a cutout at the bottom, and the headstones would have had a tongue to go into the groove, just like flooring. So I've seen plenty of these kind break off from the base. I imagine these will fall forward at some point. Frost tubes are not our friends. A friend. All right. Oh. I haven't been counting, but we'll see how many headstones there are. Decorative piece at the top here. What does that say? I think this wife of John Abigail died age, what, 19? I wish I could say more about that, but I have no idea. EP, so EPP. What is that last name? It looks like Geico, doesn't it? Like the car insurance, but May 20, 1861. Age, was that 56 years? Looks like 56 years. Oops. So sorry, I hit the let's turn down the light on the camera slider. Okay, let's see. Any easier to see? Heck no. Oh, looks like Smith. This is the Smith Cemetery. And another Smith, William Smith, died September 3, 1848. I'm just going to take a photo of these others heading down the hill there. Don't want to break something whilst I'm out and about. Whew. All right. Oh, yeah. This is not as steep a decline as the, or incline as the other one. What does this one say? Board? I have no idea, but if you know, if you're from around here, if you or if you can just read that. Interesting. Interesting top to that. See what I mean? Besides the moss that's growing there. Alright, so who is this? Died 1878. Age 33 years. I think maybe Mary. And see, we can see on this one here, you can see the, oh, okay, the entire base goes into the groove, not a tongue in this case. fascinating. And this one is essentially unreadable with thanks to the moss. We can see the word died in the center there. And can you see this one? Let me read this one. No, it's on an angle. As we come around back of this, we can see that someone has done a quick fix with a branch. But no, that natural materials like this will rot and it will give way. Stone trumps wood. Not readable. You can see the writing, but I know I can't read it. I keep saying that. I mean, they're just unreadable. They're so dirty. I love the shape at the top. Kind of reminds me of a crown. Okay, this is Rebecca right here. Wife of William Rutherford II. Died October 13, 1839. Aged, is that 43 years? I think that's 43 years. And this little one next to it, there's a smaller one. Yeah, readable. Well, there's a monument right there. And given the, I bet you that's the Civil War. I bet you that says 1861 to 1865. We'll look in just a moment. I was just thinking how much I really don't want to be walking down this hill, but don't have a choice. Robert Rosetta. Is that Roxana? No, that's son of Robert Rosetta. No, Robert and Rosetta Cox. Died September 18, 1841. I think that's Martha A. Cox right there, born February 16, 1825, and died February, I think that's 5, could be 6, 1900. Let me zoom in. February 6. So she's born February 16, 1825, and died February 6, 1900. She just missed her 75th birthday. Okay, there's a name over here, Augustus T. Cox. 6 Vermont volunteers. Mortally wounded, October 19, 1861, at the Battle of Cedar Creek. He was 28 years old. So, yes, this is GAR, on a Grand Army of the Republic. Oops. And it's writing on this side too. Rosetta Brown, wife of Robert Cox, died I want to say 91 years old. And anyone on the back side of this? No, but there's oh, there is actually the handshake. I haven't seen headstones lately with these kinds of details, so I want to say it's been several months, if not last year. Robert Cox died May 9, 1883 maybe? It's hard to tell. Okay. Can we get to these guys? Because it's a pretty steep hill right here. Well, this one has a wreath. Let's take a look, see at this one. It's a pretty old cemetery, so. Michael Allen Smith, August 1959 to July 1973, son of Clayton and May. Wow. He has been dead longer than he was alive. Was he 16? No, 14? 14? Damn. Alright, since I'm already down this far, let's see if I can go over and get this last monument. Spongy ground, so sorry. Second, Jenny B. Second, died July 28, 1901, 23 years. Fascinating. And, oh, Holcomb. Holcomb is the name of the bottom there. There's nothing on that side. What you can't feel is when I put pressure on my cane for stability, it actually goes down into the ground. There's nothing on this side either. Stands to reason there's nothing on the back side. So I'm not actually going to go back there. But this is the Smith Cemetery here in, I think it's Moncton, Vermont. Well, this is Patricia, and I'm traveling for history. Really appreciate your coming along with me today as I walked Smith Cemetery. And until I see you again, I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. Thanks for